it's a few years old. It's probably older than you.
Yeah. Okay, right, so go on then, go through your checks.
Okay then, controls, fully forward and aft, no restrictions, left and right with no restrictions, rudder has no restrictions, and we're now going fully anti-clockwise and fully clockwise with no restriction. Excuse me. Ballast, we've discussed ballast, we're within the plane's specifications. Straps. My straps are tight. Are you okay, mate?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, instruments, there's no clear evidence of damage, there's no glass broken, there's no condensation, and we're all now set to 0. Flaps, we don't have any flaps. Trim.
Stick back to the middle.
Yep. Oh, sorry, to the middle, sorry. Right, we've got, wait a minute, was that right at the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. So we've got full control forward and aft, and that's back to approximately where our landing speed should be. Trim. So brakes unlocked and both raised, and now in a half position and equal. So now we can go back to a locked position. Eventualities.
Okay, eventualities. So we're going to approach at 55 again. That's fine today. So if we have a launch failure, we're going to lower our nose to the appropriate recovery attitude. By that, what I mean is we're going to almost mirror however steep we're going up is however steep we're going to come down. So we're going to lower nose to the appropriate recovery attitude, wait until we get 55 knots. Once we've got 55 knots, then I'll decide, are we going to land ahead if we can, or we're going to go around to the left, bearing in mind there's no headwind and there's no... Other than that, we're going to, if we can't land ahead, we're going to turn left and do a truncated circuit as necessary.
Okay.
And we're going to go up and we're going to come back to this lot. This lot out to the left is looking more interesting now than out to the right.
Yep.
That stuff to the right is too far away.
Okay.
So we're going to come back to this on the left, but we're also going to feel it going up the launch and see if we can feel anything.
Okay, very good.
As soon as we come off and I line up at the thermal that I want, I'm going to let you take control.
Okay.
And then we'll just take it from there. As soon as we get into a thermal, I'll take it back.
Yep.
And we'll see if we can get some height.
Perfect.
Okay.
So we're on the canopy.
Over there,
sorry.
but he's at height.
Is he still going round?
No, he's going straight at the moment.
Right, okay, well we're going to come back here anyway and have a look. Canopy coming down.
Canopy. Canopy is locked.
Canopy resisting upward pressure.
Yep.
The air brakes are closed and locked.
Air brakes are closed.
Cable on, please.
Closed?
Closed.
No, sorry, missed it. I should have lifted the wheel. Sorry. There we are. Have another go. That's on.
Right, so you're following through again.
I'm
but
following through.
I have control.
And my feet are on the rudder, but
Okay,
I will
yeah.
give you no resistance if I can.
It's fine.
Button behind.
Yeah, so like I say, we'll feel it up the launch again, because it was really quite obvious when it went up.
Okay. Yes, it quickly gets warm in here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Doesn't take long, does it?
No. All out. Switch on, see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go round to the left and see. A good look out there, around we go. as franking for as that eddy in front of us. Very high in front, slightly to the right.
Oh yes, okay. Right, come on, we need better than this.
Yeah.
Over the village, maybe?
Perhaps.
1,000 feet. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Nice. How is this coloured field developed?
I don't know.
That's back up to our launch height. Fantastic. Oh, this is lovely.
If I go quiet on you, it's only because I'm concentrating.
Oh, sure. No,
that's all.
no, don't worry about that. Feet.
You're trying to just keep everything smooth.
Yeah, I can see exactly what you're doing. I'm interested to see how far that way your stick's going.
Yeah.
Slow but steady, eh?
That's it. We're going the right way.
Yes. Well, your 4 visitors were good fun.
Yes. Scottish people usually are. They've got quite a good sense of humour and things usually.
Bloody wonderful.
I don't think we're quite in the middle of this.
No.
But when you're low down, I don't like to experiment too much. Just, you know, we're not in a competition. Let's just take what we've got,
And you lift
get
good
some
lift.
height, and then we can have a good, try and mess about a bit in a minute. Still going up at 300-400 feet a minute.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's tremendous. Well, it's only the second flight I've had where this has happened, so
Yeah.
fantastic news.
Oh God, you can have dozens of flights before this happens. Or you'll want to be one of those people that every bloody flight it happens.
That's right, you just say, what? always hit left. What are you talking about?
The only thing the older pilots will say is it must be to do with look. The more flying I do, the luckier I get.
Yeah.
That's nice and steady now.
That's brilliant. I haven't seen Eddie for a bit.
No, well, he could be anywhere. Thing is, you take your eye off him and you'll never find him again.
That's right, yes.
You're still following through?
Absolutely.
Good.
We've got lift coming out of it, just give me a go, just keep on going, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Well, when I went up with the Scottish guy last, we flew out towards Langwathby and we were flying in a straight line and still going up
Still
like
going
a
up,
rocket.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
And you felt how I had to push that wing down then.
Yeah.
That's because the lift is so strong under that wing. It's trying to lift us out.
To do that, yeah.
Yeah. Same as a boat is trying to kick you out all the time.
Yeah.
You got to hold it in.
So that's as high as we were on our second flight last week, 2004.
Yeah.
There you go. The ice seems to be working properly at the moment.
Yeah. That's the kiss of death.
Sorry. Good view of Hull's water.
Yes.
Hull's water over there.
Yeah. Get in.
Very, very interesting what you can
There's
see.
somebody off our nose.
Yep. So we're actually looking down on Crossfell now.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's just about 3,000 feet
Just
now.
coming up, yeah.
Still got a way to go up to cloud base. And we're still virtually dead over the launch point.
Absolutely.
Shows you how little wind there is.
Yeah. Wendy will be enjoying this. She's getting into it. She's watching what's going on.
Yeah. This is good.
It's bloody wonderful.
You see Alston in the bottom, coming up at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, that's Alston. And you can now see Cow Green Reservoir, 2 o'clock, behind the golf ball.
Oh, here, yes.
Yeah, that's Cow Green Reservoir. There's Eddie below us.
Oh, there he is.
Well,
Yeah.
it might be him, it might be the other one. Or was another one going to launch?
Yes, it's got a high tail, that one, so yeah, could be.
And there's Frank off our nose still.
Yeah. Well, we've got a bubble pair of them, so there we are. But they've had good flying by the feet, though, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, heading for 4,000 feet.
Getting dizzy, yeah?
No, no. I think you might have to go a bit tighter. But this must be quite an efficient angle you're at, because you won't be losing any height.
Yeah,
due to the turn.
Yeah, if it's stronger thermals quite often are narrower as well.
Right.
So you have to turn tighter to stay in them.
Okay. That's incredible. The field's absolutely below us. Look at that.
Yeah. We really haven't moved, have we?
No. Climbing like steep now.
Yeah. That's the thing, the higher you get, the easier it gets, you see.
Right. Wow.
Right, so you feel what I'm doing on the stick there.
Yes.
So, see if you can keep it like that.
Okay.
With the bank and the attitude.
Yeah.
Look out over the nose. Yeah, you can adjust the attitude up and down. Dig that wing in when it does that. You have control.
Thank you. I have control.
Beautiful, just keep it going like that. Wing down, that's it. Stick back a little bit when you tip it in. That's it, too much, too much, too much. Stick forward. We don't want to spin, that's all. It's okay, you're getting used to it. Wing down. So as I'm having to do the rudders, remember. Right, straighten up on Ullswater when it comes round.
Too early, sorry,
Right.
in a minute.
Okay, I have control.
You have control. Oof. I didn't expect that.
So we just need to get out the cloud.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, you have control.
I have control.
So flies at Ullswater, speed just nice.
Too slow, that's it. That's better.
That's a better attitude, just hold it there, wait for the speed.
I'm just not fast enough at the moment, I'll get it.
Right, so slow down a little bit, pull the stick back too much. Very gentle, the faster you go, the more sensitive it is. Right, so you
55.
okay, right, bring it back to 45. That's a better attitude, hold it there and wait. Nose is dropping again. Are you watching the ASI?
No, I'm watching the horizon.
Good, that's okay.
I'm not watching, I'm listening to the sound,
Yeah,
and I'm watching the horizon.
yeah, so stick back a little bit more and hold it there. As we slow down, the nose will try and drop again.
Yeah,
So you
I'm
just
trying
need
to go that way a little bit
Yes.
if I can.
Right, okay.
Oh, you've done it with the rudder. Perfect.
No, no, no.
I see.
Don't turn it with the rudder.
Right.
You're using the stick.
Okay.
I'm just keeping up with you with the rudder.
Okay.
If I don't, all sorts of funny things will happen.
I don't want to know.
Okay, so just slow down again a little bit.
Too much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I corrected it though. It's all right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is that all right for speed?
Yeah, that's
Going a
fine.
bit too
Slow
fast.
down a little bit more if you want. No, you're speeding
Oh,
up.
sorry.
That's it.
Right, it's like trying to rub your head.
That's it. Keep it about there, the attitude.
Right, okay.
As
Yeah.
it slows down, you'll feel you haven't got the same bite on the
Yeah.
controls.
Yeah.
Right.
We might try and land the bloody thing, we would hit the ground.
That's a better attitude. Right, you're pushing the stick across as well.
Yes.
So just try. I have control.
You have control.
Right. So Pickles water in the distance.
Yes.
Yeah. See how much I'm moving the stick?
I have to say.
Yeah. Just tiny little bits.
Yeah.
So to speed up, just forward a bit.
Yes.
Back to the centre a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, a bit more.
Have I got control?
You have control.
Thank you.
Right now, stick back and bring us back to 40. That's about the right attitude. You'll hear your right wing's dropping a bit there. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at how it's just how tricky it is.
It is.
That's better, that's more, you're getting better now.
I need my arm to relax. This arm is working really hard.
Yeah, just relax it. Fingertips. Don't use your arm, use your fingertips. That's better.
I've just listened to what you said.
Okay. Now you see how far we've come.
Yeah.
We're now over Penrith.
Yeah.
Well, we're not, we're over Centre Park to the left.
Yeah.
Right, so we need to turn round and go back.
Okay.
So, that's it, keep it there, don't go any tighter. And now straighten up again. Straighten up. That's it. Now fly us back at that direction.
Working too hard.
Yes. You keep dropping your right wing, I don't know why.
No, I don't.
You're dropping it, yeah.
Yeah. It's all right.
Okay.
Just trying to bring us back to where I was.
It's just a case of messing about till you get it.
Yeah.
Slow us down a little bit as well. Are you getting better? Yeah, you're feeling a bit better, yeah. That's it, that's much better now. Little inputs on your ailerons.
Too slow.
If you're going to turn, tell me, because I need to put the rubber in.
Put some speed back on that because
Right.
I get down to under 4.
Okay, let's show you the next thing.
Okay.
So, I have control.
You have control?
Where can we go? Right. You see the gypsum factory in front of us?
Yes.
And the railway?
Yes.
Right. So, if I point straight at that,
Yes.
if I use the rudder only, the nose will swing to the right,
Yes.
but we carry on flying in the same
We're
direction.
going over there, yeah.
Look at the string as well.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's an interesting...
So that's what the rudder does.
Yes.
If we fly like that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the aileron, so I'm going to bank us without using the rudder. I want you to tell me which way the nose moves. We're going to turn left. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's gone right.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. It goes right first before it comes round. So what we've got to do is when we bank left, we use left stick and left rudder together. So left stick and left rudder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right stick and right rudder.
Okay.
Left stick and left rudder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and the idea is to keep the string in the middle. Right.
Okay.
You have control.
I have control.
So don't try to get it wrong, just do the left. Use the left rudder.
Yeah,
That's it. Keep it there. The string, right. Okay.
I'm looking at the string.
Yeah, I have control.
Okay.
Right.
Fucking hell, there's a lot to think about
Yeah,
there.
it is. I don't want to overload you.
No. But
Right,
that's
the
very-
string.
Yes.
Imagine that the string is an arrow,
Yep.
and the shaft of the arrow is the string. The head of the arrow is where it's sellotaped to the canopy. So if I fly like that, the arrow is pointing at my right foot. So I need to apply right rudder. Yeah. Now, yeah, I need to apply right rudder to bring the string back. Now left, yeah. So when you go round, if you turn to the right, that needs more right rudder, you see. Now it's right, so I'll let the rudder off a little bit. And we go round. To straighten up, I press the left rudder and the left aileron, and it straightens up, and I let them both off when we come level. Okay?
Yeah.
Now that's an awful lot for you to think about.
It is, but I understand what you're doing.
Okay,
That's
so
the best part of it.
just try what I was doing before. So left stick and left rudder, right stick and right rudder, left stick and left rudder, right stick and right rudder. So we're almost not turning,
Yeah, yeah.
we're just banking using all three
You
controls.
see, we've gone off now.
Yeah, right, you have control.
Thank you.
So right stick, right, get it level. Right, left stick and left rudder together, more rudder, right stick, right rudder, left stick, left rudder, right stick, right rudder. Good. Okay, now level up. That was actually pretty good for your first go.
There we go. So now we're kind of flying straight level again.
Yeah,
Now here's an interesting thing. I'm now
Yeah.
actually not thinking about the stick.
yeah, good.
So that's coming natural.
Yeah. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a turn. I have control,
Okay.
follow through again.
Yeah.
So the first thing we always do on a turn is look out. We're going to turn right, so we look out left first of all,
Left first.
then right. All clear, now look over the nose. Right stick, right rudder together, and a little bit of back pressure. Little bit of back pressure. Okay, now I hold it in the turn. When I want to come out, I'm going to look to the left. Good look out to the left. Left.
Left, sorry. I was
Left
looking
stick
at
and left
everything
rudder.
Yeah.
Relax the back pressure and recentral everything when they come level. Okay? Right. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to put it into the turn.
Yeah.
So look left,
Left.
look
Nothing
right,
happening. Yeah.
right stick and right rudder. Relax the ailerons, relax the rudder, and round we go. You have control, keep it like that. Keep the string in the middle with the pedals.
Not doing it. That's better.
Excellent. Keep it going round, keep it going round. Right stick and right rudder together, look at your string. Okay, and now level up, left stick and left rudder, relax the back pressure, straighten up. Good, well done, much better. So you're starting to get, look at your string again, the arrow's pointing.
Hey! Come on, bring that back. Right.
Right,
I'm overcompensating.
Yes, you are.
all the time.
you've got to be prepared for what's coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's bring that back. Right, there we go. I've a little bit of an oddity there. Right.
much better.
Right,
Okay.
straight level flight now.
Right, so we're now going to do a turn to the left, so we look out to the right,
Nothing on our right.
nothing on our left. Back over the nose,
Make the turn.
and stick and rudder together. Back pressure on the stick. No, more rudder. Right, sorry, let me have control.
Yeah.
Right. What you need to do with the rudder, stick and rudder together.
Yes.
When you centralise, then centralise. Yeah, keep it going round. Right, just let me go over here. Right, keep us flying at that. I'm trying to get under that dark cloud. Let me just show you how you're overcompensating.
Go on then.
I have control.
Yes.
Take your hands off.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not touching anything. Are you?
No.
It fly quite happily on its own.
That's it.
Yeah. So a glider knows how to fly.
Don't.
You have to tell it how. You just have to tell it where to go.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to struggle for lift here. So we're down to 1500. Just need to get out that side of the airfield. Right. So we aim over there. Stick and rudder together, level up. You have control.
I have control.
So do as a turn to the left. So you're going to look out to the right, look out to the left, stick and rudder together, centralise them both, little bit of back pressure. Okay, you're probably slightly more than centralising. So go out to the left again, stick and rudder together, just keep it there. Okay, too much rudder at the end of that because what you've got is the stick back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, try a turn to the right.
Okay. So left, look out.
Check left, check right.
Right.
And we go, stick and rudder together. Look at your string, bit more rudder. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there, keep it there, keep it going round. More stick, little bit more rudder. Stick, nose forward. Right. So headers it, keep us going round. Keep us going round. More rudder. There, straighten up now. Keep us flying back at that. Look, left stick. That's it. Fly as level at that. So just a little bit more to your left, about 20 degrees round to your left. That's it. Keep us flying there. Yeah, we need to work on stick rudder coordination. It's horrible, isn't it?
It is, but
right, I have control. Because if you're not careful, you'll get yourself into a knot.
Yeah, I can say I was
Okay.
getting into a knot actually because I'm not actually thinking about what's each part.
The thing is, Nick, to remember, we have tried to cover about 20 flights in one, just to give you an idea.
Yeah, I was going to suffer from brain fade there.
Yeah, you do. This is why we try not to give people too long a flights and expect them to do too much.
If you were doing a proper course, you would do one thing at a time.
Yes, you would. We'd go on one flight and we'd do it again and again and again.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to give you here is an idea, and we wouldn't normally take you that far anyway.
It's absolutely wonderful, is all I can say.
But the biggest problem that people have is coordinating all three things. You never have to do that in a car.
No.
You don't have to do it when you're walking, you know what I mean?
No.
It's a very complicated thing you're trying to do. And overcompensation. Yeah, too much use of the stick. It's what everybody does.
Yeah.
Every single person does it.
Well, I noticed as soon as I started using the fingertips, it was a lot better.
Yes.
But again, I was getting into a knot over there because I was again overcompensating because I need to think about this when I'm stood still.
Yes. But like I say, we wouldn't do anything like this much in one flight.
But that, yeah.
Do you see the string nice and straight?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if you were doing an exam, these are some of the telltale things
Absolutely.
to tell whether you're doing the job properly or not.
Well, one thing I would show you, but I'm not going to, I can't on a trial lesson. But when you're learning properly, not having the string in the middle is how you spin. Now the problem with spinning is that you lose a lot of height. And if you do that, bad turns, poorly coordinated turns, is why you spin. If you do that at below 800 feet, you're dead. You'll never recover from it. So it's something we drill into people.
come back home and here's the lift again.
Same place.
Yep.
Exactly the same place.
So that's why the wingsock was going all over the show.
Yes.
It's a strong lift as well, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? You're right going round this steep?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's another glider over here now.
Yeah, we're rocketing above him. We were on level with him before.
Yeah. Well, the way he was flying, that was look as though he was coming back home.
Bit over enthusiastic though.
But the spin now wouldn't have been the end of the world.
No, you'd be fine at this height. They like you to have finished by like 1800 feet. But it's an aerobatic manoeuvre that we can't. We teach members as they're learning to fly, but we can't do it to visitors.
No. So what's the idea with the guy who was mowing those patterns into his field?
You tell me.
Oh right, okay.
The last guy asked me that. I've never seen it before. It's only appeared today or maybe yesterday. Because he wasn't there last week, was it? Bloody hell, get in. Shit. That was rough. That wasn't shit, scared shit. That was a case of shit. Bloody hell.
Here's our boy. I think that's Eddie, isn't it?
It could well be.
But in these updrafts, there's bound to be some bouncy air somewhere.
Yes.
Because it's kind of rubber to get to itself, isn't it? It's
yes.
going up. Like there.
Same place, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Same place in the circle.
Five either way then.
Bloody hell. This is some strong lifting places.
Yep.
I'm still not sure we're in the middle of it, you know.
No.
He's going to join us in our thermal, I think. You right for time?
Oh, I'm fine, yeah. Yeah, we're going to go home and find a bite to eat on our way home and
yep.
we'll be fine. It's a day off.
Ooh. Right. So, there's Centre Parks. Fly me to Centre Parks right on the nose. You have control. On 45 knots. Keep glancing out at your wingtips as well. Make sure they're the same distance above the horizon.
Yeah.
So that's a good speed.
Yeah, but it's not a good direction. I'm overcompensating doing
Yes.
this all the time.
Yes, just relax. See? Much better. Feel the left wing going down.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a turn to the right. So check out left first. Always look out left, look out right.
Fine.
Back over the nose. Right rudder, right rudder.
Oh,
right stick and right rudder.
I pressed the wrong way.
Yeah.
Then.
Keep it there. keep it going round. Right rudder, over your string, now level up. See if that's any easier with a flat horizon. The hills don't make it easy. You see your right wings going down.
I don't know why I do that. Well, I think I do. I think I'm trying to, I know. Yeah, I've got to get it in here.
Let me have control again.
Yeah,
I have control. Right.
I tend to get
Yes.
to do this.
Right. That's because you're not flying coordinated.
Right.
You're not using the rudder. If I don't use the rudder and I turn, see the nose goes. So now you're trying to do this.
Yeah.
And you're doing this all the time.
Yeah.
Right. The only way to stop that. The only way to stop that is even if you're trying to fly in a straight line. When you use right stick, right rudder, left stick, left rudder.
Okay.
If you just use the stick to level the wings, it'll do this, which is exactly what you're doing. Strings all over the place. It's adverse yaw again. So stick and rudder, stick and rudder. Yeah.
Okay.
So just try and do ever such slight left and rights like that. Now to the right. You're still too slow on your rudder. Right, okay. I have control.
Yeah.
Just don't try and...
I'm not feeling the rudder like I expect.
Right. You've got your feet right on them with your heels in the stirrups, have
I
you?
am, yes.
Right. So you're using your whole leg. They're not hinged at the bottom. Yeah. Your whole foot moves backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
So just little movements. Right stick, right rudder. Left stick, left rudder. Right stick, right rudder.
Yeah.
Left stick, left rudder. You're not trying to turn. Just tip it one way, back to the middle, back to the middle. Now you're trying to go too far. So just very quick. Left, back in the middle. Right, back in the middle. You're not using the rudder at all. Now you're using the wrong rudder.
Let me think. Let me just get.
I have control. You just chill yourself out. We need to go back a bit anyway. Let's turn us back towards the airfield. Where are we? Right, there's the airfield. That's okay. Carry on round this side. Actually, we're in lift. Let's just take this and get some lift back. We'll take one more lift, then we'll go. Because if you get too tired, you'll start struggling.
It feels opposite to me at the moment.
Yes.
It feels as though I should hit that side to go this way.
Right.
Because I'm expecting to push that side.
Yes.
So that's why it's being a bit funny.
Yeah.
I'm not
Everybody does it, it's not just you.
Okay. I'll get it though.
Yeah.
Yes, if I push on this side of the aircraft, I would expect the nose to go that way.
Yeah, it doesn't. You can actually do this sat in a chair at home.
That's
Right stick, right rudder, left stick, left rudder.
Yeah. See, the farmers have got the sheep tanks empty, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Langmoff Way.
Yeah.
Glastonbury must be there. I don't know what they call that place.
That's Melbourne off your nose now.
Yeah.
Ousby down to our right, and the end of the airfield.
Yeah.
Skirrith coming round on your right now.
Yeah.
Penrith is almost off the nose now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're getting your bearings.
Yeah. Those bits I get, it's some of the lesser villages. I'm trying to spot Glastonbury. But
Right, Glastonbury is further ahead. It's off the nose. The airfield, I think, is off the nose now.
Right.
I think.
Oh, there's that farm. Yes, I've got it. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's Glastonbury.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Good.
There's the other K13.
Yeah.
2 o'clock low.
Down there. Yeah. He's on his final approach.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to go to the end of the field, then do his diagonal, and then final. Yeah.
Yeah. The heat source for this thermal is probably these chicken sheds below us.
Yeah.
It's quite reliable. We've also done 1 or 2 of these exercises a little bit out of sequence. You know, we do speed control before we do that adverse yaw and starting to do turns. So again, don't get too disheartened. I mean, look how much more you've done today than last week, and how much you've come on, and how much you're starting as well to analyse what you're doing wrong as well. I think he's landing back the other way. Yeah, the wind, look at the windsock.
Yeah. Well, that's handy because it's back to the hangar.
Yeah.
Because we probably will set off home after this.
Yeah.
I think she's had enough of watching gliders today.
Okay.
And I'll go and buy her a nice... Oh, it's only bloody 3 o'clock unless my watch is stopped. I don't know how long we've been up.
Oh, must be over an hour now.
I think so.
Yeah. And where's he gone?
Don't know.
Is he underneath us? Is he in the same thermal we are? I mean, he was well below us.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was that far down, I thought he was going to be landing.
Right.
There he is.
Yeah. So you've seen how little I'm using here.
Yeah.
See if you can keep us in this thermal. Okay? You have control.
Yeah.
Don't worry about speed when you're in a thermal, because it's pitching you up and down. The speed will go up and down.
Not bad for the moment.
More rudder, more right rudder. That's it. I'll take the rudder off a bit. More right rudder when you go in. You need more rudder than aileron going in. That's better rudder movement. That's more in proportion. The rudder.
Stupid boy.
Look at your string, more right rudder.
Whoa! Goodbye, string.
Do you want me to put you back in? Nothing like enough rudder when you're going into turns.
Right.
More rudder. Yeah. I just pushed the rudder then for you. More rudder. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Now let it off. That's it. Still more rudder.
Whoa.
Alright, I have control.
Okay. Well, it's bloody fascinating. It really is. I don't know how I can describe how I feel. Oh, a lot to think about.
But yeah, we're going up like a rocket here.
Yeah.
Right. So, fly me out towards centre parks, right off the nose. You have control.
Yep.
Again, aim just roughly 45 knots.
Going the wrong way. So. Keep using the rudder the wrong way.
Yes.
That's it.
Look at the string, you've still got a little bit of left rudder on.
I've no string.
No, how's the string gone?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
why I
right.
said goodbye string.
Oh, okay. Right, well you're not going to be able to fly then. Go on, I've got control.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very difficult without a string.
Yeah, the string went in that turn when we're in somebody's backyard now.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back now anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah, sure.
there's very little we can do without that. Well, one thing we can do, just to show you again. Right. I'm going to set this for 50 knots.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. What I'm now going to do is open the air brakes gently but fully. Unlock them. Hand on the air brake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Open them fully. Right, see how we've got to put the nose down to keep the speed
Oh,
on?
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay? When we put them away, we'll speed up, so we have to lift the nose up.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah.
That's because it is slowing us down. It is an air brake.
Yeah.
So to maintain the speed, so
Nose
when
down.
we're coming into land, yeah, you set your speed, you open the air brakes, you've got to lower the nose to maintain the speed.
With you.
As you shut the air brakes, you've got to raise the nose, or we'll go over that. Okay? Right. You do that, because I want to just show you what the air brakes feel like.
Okay.
So don't snatch them open. So 50 knots. Keep it at 45. That's okay. That's fine.
Oh, just speeding up a bit.
Right. Fully open them. Keep the speed on. Nose down. That's it. Keep the speed on. Right. Now put them away and keep the speed on. Settle the speed down. Open them fully. Open. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, did it a bit quick then.
Okay, and shut them and lock them. That's it.
Okay,
So I have control.
Control.
So you feel how that's.
Very much so.
Yeah, that again, that's miles later on in your training.
Yeah, yeah.
But we
At
need
least
to
you know
lose.
what it feels
Yeah,
like.
we need to lose some height anyway. So always, good look out when we're turning. That's something your instructor will really shout at you about. So what's the windsock doing now? Let's full air brakes and just let it come down. The other thing you can do, when you're flying uncoordinated, if we do opposite stick and rudder, like that.
Yeah, you can feel the wind coming in.
Yeah, now we're flying sideways.
Way.
We're dropping like a stone. Right. The thing to notice there, right, and it's another thing that confuses people. Watch the airspeed indicator when I do that.
Oh, right, it's out.
Yeah. Right. Well, we're actually not. We're still moving.
Yeah.
That's because the air isn't going straight down the pipe anymore.
Right, yeah.
Right, what's that windsock doing?
The windsock is going across the airfield.
Right, yeah, it's doing nothing again, is it?
Which means you could land in that direction if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. This may tell my instructor what to do.
Right, there's an aeroplane out, 1 o'clock, slightly low.
Got it.
So he might be coming into land, he might just be trying to find some lift.
He's looking at that brown field, I think.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit. I think he might have a little bit there. I mean, we've had no problem finding lift today, have we?
No, we have not.
That's for sure.
It's just amazing. The feeling that you can just feel it going up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's wonderful.
A lovely smooth thermal is lovely.
Yeah.
It's a pity again we haven't been able to get on the hill. But, you know, so what? Do that next time.
That's coming, isn't it?
Yeah. We can't have had an hour because my GoPro battery's still working.
No, I don't think we've had an hour. So what are your thinkings on the landing then?
We'll just land the normal way. Yeah, that's the way we're going at the moment. Right, where's that other glider?
Well, he hasn't found any lift over there. Oh, he's over
Oh,
here.
there he is, yeah, I got him. Okay. So he can come back in on the circuit.
Got- Yeah, so he's far enough away for us to make our
Yeah,
final.
he's fine.
Yeah. So we're going to come downwind again, as you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not downwind yet.
No.
Wrong direction, so yeah. Now we're going to come round. Eden radio, Golf Romeo, downwind right hand. So we're going to land at 55 again. My straps are tight, are yours?
My straps are tight.
Now we hit lift. God's sake.
It's that cleared field, isn't it?
Yeah. Now onto our base leg. And now our final turn.
Yeah.
we're keeping the speed on.
Yeah.
Need to line up with the hole in the wall because
Yeah.
we've got no brakes.
Just on the curve there.
Stop you bloody thing. Christ almighty.
If you pull back, you're going to take it off again.
Watch your back.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a big bloody hole.
Yeah.
It's not doing this aeroplane any good.
No.
Excellent.
Well, that was wonderful.
What a stonking flight that was.
I can't thank you enough. I really
You
can't.
don't have to, Nick. My pleasure, mate. Oh, fresh air.
It's nice, isn't it?
Gets a bit stuffy, doesn't it?
Oh, mate, that was so good. Don't even know whether I can get out.
Yeah,
Are you going first?
yeah, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Actually, let me go and you just stay there. Let me tip this window.
Must have been up high. I've had to pop my ears there.
Really?
Mm.